Hi, I'm Judy,
And I'm Edie.
and
And
we're the
together we're the
Rainbow
Rainbow
Grannies.
Grannies. Yay!
Yay! We're doing YouTube Live on Saturday morning. We try to do this. We do this pretty much every Saturday and Sunday at 9 o'clock Eastern Eastern time.
Okay.
So we're gonna open up right now. Edie's gonna come back and join in a minute while I give a book report of the day.
So,
This is a book, if you can see it, just says Radcliff Hall on it. Radcliff Hall is, was a writer, and back in 1928, she wrote this book called The Well of Loneliness. This issue of the book, by the way, I found it in the thrift store. When Edie comes back, you'll see that Edie loves antique stores. And I'm not much of a shopper. I'm not crazy about antique stores, but we go in and I go look for books. And so this was the first edition of the 1928 book by Radcliffe Hall. Well of Loneliness. Well of Loneliness was a book about coming out. It's a book about a woman who falls in love with another woman. But in 1928, you're not allowed to talk about things like that in in the United States or in Europe. This book was actually banned when it came out. It was banned. She went to trial for obscenity, for the Well of Loneliness, and all there is in this book is a scene where two women kiss. And I was in high school when I read this. I got this from the library where I had to ask the librarian to pull it out of the secret stock of books. I had to bring it out to me. And I took it home and I read it. And when I got to the part where two women kissed, I was this is, in the 1970s when I read this book. Two women kissed. I put the book down. I thought, oh my God, I just read a book about two women kissing. And I put it back up and I read that page over again, their first kiss, and it's like, I threw the book down again. Oh my God. And I looked around, hoped my parents didn't see that I was reading The Well of Loneliness, like they would know what it was about. So now, fast forward to the 1990s. In the 1990s, there's a playwright named Holly Hughes who came out with a play that played off The Well of Loneliness and called her book, I'm opening it up, The Well of Horniness. Yeah. So look, from the 1920s to the 1990s, and her book didn't get banned for obscenity. And I'm telling you, there's a lot more in this play than two women kissing. So that's my book report for today. These books, I'll put links to these books in the, I won't have of course, the original version of this, but I will put links in our Amazon link. So if you want a quick link to find the book, they'll be in the comment section afterwards. So, by the way, if you live in New York City, look up the playwright Holly Hughes. I mean, I've never met her. I've never seen one of her plays, but she wrote the Well of Horniness, and she is funny. She is funny as hell. So if she's still, hey, Holly Hughes, if they're still out there in New York City, we want to know. We want to know what plays you're doing now. We want you to come in here and comment and put it in the comments, what you're writing and where you are. Now I have to go and Google her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey.
So, this is Edie again.
It's me.
Hey.
Thank you very much for following us and coming on over here to YouTube. Hopefully everybody that was over on TikTok is making their way over here. So what we were talking about was, this is what we're going to make our little quick topic on here.
Okay.
Was about the fact that I'm going to my high school reunion tonight.
Yes, you are.
And we're going to be, so that's like another big coming out. We talk about how every day involves us coming out in different, different realms. Like, I mean, we go to the grocery store and it's like, oh, this is my wife. And it's like, oh, coming out. We go.
I got to tell you something.
Yes.
When we were engaged, and we would go any store we went to.
Excuse me.
We're standing in line for checkout, and Edie gabbed with everybody around us, and she said, "Hey, this is my fiance." Blah 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 blah. And I was like, "Oh my God, oh my God, you're telling everybody I'm a fiance." Because it didn't matter how out I was when we did TikTok then, and all then wearing rainbow clothes. I mean, who would he know? And I would still shrink into myself when she would say, because I'm here thinking somebody's in line and they're straight and they're talking with us, having a good time, and now they're going to feel bad because they've been talking to gay people and they didn't know, and how are they going to tell their family, and they hope their family don't know. All that internalized homophobia of how the other person's going to feel because I'm gay.
Oh, and then you figure I'm feeling it too, because tonight I'm going to my class reunion and I've got to deal with a lot of people that didn't know that I was gay, that now they know. And that, and no matter how hard I believe that, the world has changed, there's still haters out there. So I'm going to be faced with, dealing with that. But you know what? There is haters out there, but you know what? There's a lot of people that aren't haters out there.
That's true.
And I've gotten a lot of messages from a lot of nice people looking forward to Judy and I coming to this reunion tonight.
Let's stand up a little bit and show them what we're wearing to your reunion. Ta-da! Edie had these shirts made. Yes,
Yep.
she did.
So thank you everybody for joining us. We got a lot of names happening in here. Can you do me a favor? I think they say if you minimize the chat and you go ahead and start doing the thumbs up thing.
Not typing the thumbs up, but clicking on the thumbs up. So
yeah,
it shows,
right, because it's showing that
we've got 18 people in here and we've got 6. Yeah, it was another thumbs up. Thank you. Yeah, if you can find the thumbs up thing to click, that'd be great because it will help the algorithm
right
to know that we're here.
Yes, there will always be haters, unfortunately. Isn't that the truth, Rad? Let's see what else.
And Ralph said, Judy, I thought you were doing one of your books this week. And yeah, I told Edie, I've been sick. And if I read any of my poems and stuff, I want to practice first because it's got to come out good. And I've been sick and coughing and I got to
Ralph,
hold off.
I am so glad that you brought that up to her to let her know what a disappointment that has been that she didn't come through and do it. Because when you promise, it's like telling the kids that Christmas is coming tomorrow and then getting up in the morning and saying,
this is why,
it's not till next week.
This is why I don't like to promise to do things ahead of time.
Yeah, but it's good that you did let them know and that they do know that you do have works out there. So I'm going to make sure that she does it. She, sleep is good.
Well, one thing I did keep saying, we have a 10-minute play of mine that was done online during the pandemic. And people kept saying, where is it? And so I do have a link for it. And so after this is over in the comments, I'll put the link to that play. The 10-minute play that these actresses did online and they put it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was for Pride Month a couple years. Well, during the year of the pandemic. Theater was still happening and it still is.
Hey, I just want to make sure I tell everybody thanks for following us over here and doing our YouTube. Hey, click on there. So what else I want to tell you is, since this is all being recorded, this is a good chance for me to say, if you're not subscribing, make sure you subscribe. Click on the bell so that you'll get a notification each and every time that we upload a video. Because I'm going to tell you, there might be some funny old ladies out there, but you ain't seen nothing till you seen us. We tried to keep it all under control, But I also found that over here on TikTok, YouTube, we can say things over here that we're not allowed to say over there on TikTok. Except for, guess what? I heard that on our subscriber thing on TikTok, we're allowed to say a lot of things over there because it's a private thing. So it's kind of neat. I'm excited about it. Thank you, Red.
Yeah. Oh, we were talking about last weekend. We were both so ill last weekend. And it just feels like, 100 times better. So 100 times better now.
What are you talking
Even though I've still got a lingering cold. Last weekend, we were run down. Look, I don't think we did.
What are you talking about? Yeah. That's probably because I got distracted there. I couldn't figure out what the heck that was all about. Edie down to 14-ish at TikTok. I don't know what that means.
14 people watching?
Oh, okay. I got you now.
We are feeling better, but we're not quite tip-top yet.
Well, yeah, I'm about as sharp as I'm going to get. This is it. This is it. And whoever that was earlier that talked about how tech-savvy we are, no, we ain't. No, we ain't. We just limping along. I wish to God we were tech-savvy. I wish somebody would help us figure out how to be tech-savvy. But you know what? Soap Lady came on last 2 weeks ago or so.
That's right.
And she really helped us. She really helped us figure out the whole system. Not the whole system, but helped us a little bit on.
So I want to talk about a few things because we always say that we're here in support of the LGBTQ community. And I want to say we're here to uplift the LGBTQ community. We got a bunch of good news that we were sharing about an hour ago, and now we're on YouTube. I want to share some of this news again.
Yeah.
Robin and Amber got married.
That's Robbins off of the Today Show or Good Morning America.
Good Morning America.
Good Morning America. So
they got married. They had their engagement party on TV, on regular network TV, and then they got married. And I've been seeing, videos of them dancing at the wedding and all of this. This is monumental, I mean, she's like our age, and so for how long she's been in the TV business, been closeted, been, gorgeous all this time, and we're all liking her and loving her and watching her, and now she was able to just come out and celebrate her
Right. Yes, the
engagement.
kids did set up the TV, Ralph. I'm looking at 75 inches of pure viewing pleasure. Bam. Yeah. I mean, I had the first couple days because I had been without TV for almost a week. I had to put sunglasses on. I couldn't be watching that. I had to, and then I went to them kind of like this to help keep the light back a little bit, And now I'm full fledged on it, you know. Oh my goodness! Do you know what happened yesterday?
What?
Well, I don't even know if I should tell this. No, I better save that for some other time because it's remind me. It was me and the kids were getting in the elevator at the
Yeah.
hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah, and somebody else got on the elevator with us, and it was okay. I'll tell you. Oh my God, it was. I mean, my kids, they were so good. And my kids aren't babies anymore. They're all grown up, but I'm probably the biggest baby of them all. This woman got on the elevator with us.
Uh-huh.
And the bad part was this is a hospital elevator, right? These things have sensors, right? That let you know that don't shut the door.
Hold
because
on a second. We can get 7 more thumbs up. Let's get 7 more thumbs up before we hear this. And I'm dying to hear the story too, because I don't know. She
even know
didn't
if I
tell me
should
this.
tell it. I don't even know if I should tell it. That's how bad it is.
It's going to be recorded and be here forever and ever and ever. Maybe you want to save it for a private time of subscribers on TikTok.
Anyway, it's good to see you guys. I'm so glad Jens are here with us and hanging out, and I can't wait till tonight. So after the
high school reunion,
yeah, so we can tell you guys all about that and everything. Look, oh come on, Nicole. I don't know. This is not good. It's probably one of them ones that people will be like, shame on you, Edie. When you think things are funny that aren't.
Okay, you better not then, because it's gonna be recorded and be there for life.
Okay, well I'll save it. I'll save it for one of the one of those private moment, things. What do they call them? Subscriber moments on TikTok when
so you can subscribe to us, Edie Rainbow Granny on TikTok, and subscribe there, and then Edie will tell their stories.
Yes. Oh my God, down to 10. Okay. Yeah, you know what? It's amazing. But see, a lot of those people are just like people that are they're over here with us, but they're keeping that open too.
Right.
So
here's some other news of the day. Pennsylvania is a sanctuary state for gender-affirming people, so that folks who are doing any aspect of transitioning in a state where they're stopping the doctors from helping you, you can come on over to Pennsylvania. And all the doctors in those states whose hands are tied, you can move over to Pennsylvania. Stay in Pennsylvania. We got to keep it going and keep it progressive here. I'm so proud of the state.
Anyway, let me tell you, I can't tell you this story. I gotta tell you because I can't stand it. I need for you to give me some more thumbs up. If you give me some more thumbs up, I see that, if you pull up at least 3-4 more thumbs up, I'm going to tell this story. And I know that Jens are going to be like, oh, Edie. But you know what? Sometimes, you gotta just take it, just take a story. And, it is what it is. Let's see. I got 11 thumbs up now. If I can at least pull out 15, I know, then I'll tell the story and you guys will be like, oh,
shame on
Edie. I mean, it was.
Look, Nicole trying to give everybody thumbs up here.
What they are, honey, is Nicole. It's like thumbs up there. Like if you minimize your text, your message,
your chat.
Yes, and then there's a little spot there that has a thumbs up thing. I don't even know how you. Yeah, right. And if you click on that, like right now, it says that we have 11. So if we can get somebody to click on those and bring them up, to where, let's see. I have to come back for the story, ladies.
Give me get dressed so we can go to Sam's
Club. Well, you know what? It's best you miss this anyway because, look, Red. No, it's not how you do it. I don't even know how you do it. Like
there's a thumbs up icon. You know the thumbs up icon. You see it on YouTube. You see it on Facebook. Gotta hit the icon with the thumbs up.
It's probably not that easy on here, evidently. It's not that easy. But I did see all those little hearts going up and everything. So let me just go ahead and tell you the story because God knows Jens tried. Oh my God. Yesterday, I'm at the elevator at the hospital with my kids, right? and they're mature. They're mature, responsible adults. It's me that's lacking in the maturity. And we was coming back from
Is it
the
because you're over
cafeteria.
60, so like
No,
you're
I'm
losing
just
the filter?
immature. I don't know. I'm just immature, you know. And so as we're in the elevator and the door opens up, we're like in a mid. You know how we're coming up to like floor number 2, and the door opens up, right?
Yeah.
Who gets ready to get on the elevator with us?
The ninja?
No.
No.
A really
Elena?
nice lady. A really nice lady, but she had a cane with the red tip on it because she was blind, right?
Uh-huh.
But the elevator doors didn't realize that she was getting on the elevator, and the doors just kept closing and closing and closing. And I was just like, and I felt so bad for her because she doesn't know that she don't know what's going on, why the doors keep closing. So she had her cane sticking out like that, and it kept closing on her cane,
Yeah, it's
closing
gonna
on her
mess up her cane.
Well, it was
Jeez.
no, but finally, I think my son reached and got the door and held it open so that
Like
she
somebody
could
has
come
some
in.
sense in them to
So,
help her.
yeah, because I'm just sitting there like watching it, like it's on a TV show, you know,
Yeah.
like this is something
Yeah,
that
'cause we're on
Saturday
too
Night
much-
Live, you know, it's
Yeah.
like what the hell is this? Yeah. So she gets on, and then she wanted to know, you know, I felt so bad for her because that's like a major, you know, to be out and
Yeah.
yourself like that and the doors closing on it.
And you got all these tools to get around, but the technology, like an elevator that door that's supposed to
So
know
I'm gonna
somebody's
tell you,
there.
I tried. I didn't like laugh, but it was kind of like a TV show when you see something, you know, like it's like, I mean, the door just kept closing and open on her cane, you know.
That's scary. And then so
Yeah.
she probably didn't hear you all in there, so she didn't know there was even anybody in the elevator
Yeah, probably not.
and just stuck here.
I know. Shame on
I'm
me.
proud of you, son, that he had the sense to like hold the button open.
Yes, I'm glad. I know it's bad. It's bad. So
Sandra's going off to play with the kid at Dorney Park.
Well, that's nice. You guys have a great time at Dorney Park. I want to thank you all for following us, for watching us, enjoying our videos and everything.
Ralph is saying older and mature are two different things.
Yes. Yes. Oh, it was awful though, Nicole. It was not a good story. It was bad. You know, it was bad because it was like shame on Edie. So thank you.
Oh, so you're on your wife YouTube trying to give us a thumbs up. I don't know why they make this thing so difficult to do.
Right.
You know? I guess
so. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything you want to cover? I'll rewatch it later. Yes. Anything else you want to talk about?
So that 75-inch TV.
Mm-hmm.
We watched the movie. Spoiler alert. Yes. And that was a really good movie. You know, if you haven't seen it, it's on Amazon. Watch the movie. Spoiler alert. It's a really nice love story. And Sally Field is in it. Sally Field plays the mom.
Spoiler alert it was a really good movie. I really liked it. You know, we enjoyed that.
And it's one of those movies, again, the actor who played in there, at least one of the actors, is gay, and he gets to play a gay character. And this is flooring me too, you know, when you're a gay actor and you get to actually play a gay character. And that's what we're talking about with the movie Moving On also. This is a movie with Lily Tomlin and Jane Fonda. Absolutely love it. I love this movie. And it's on Hulu.
Well, remember the old one? Remember that old movie with Queen Latifah where they was like robbing the banks and
you know,
what was that? Set It Off. And she played a gay character there.
She got to play a gay character.
But she was straight.
But she was what?
No, she wasn't. It's before she came out.
Oh.
But we all have to deal with those things.
Yeah.
I went on my other channels to
bring
thank you.
Cool. Thank you. Now we got more likes than we got people showing up viewing on here. Yeah, Moving On is very good. So Moving On with Lily Tomlin and Jane Fonda. And Lily Tomlin gets to play a lesbian who comes out to her best friend, Jane Fonda, because they've been friends for a long time. And then, you know, they drifted apart and Jane never knew. So, I mean, I don't remember the character names, just the actor's name. Yeah. Hi, Manny. How you doing, Manny?
Wait. Hi, Judy. How are you?
I like the bow in your hair, Minnie. Ah, that's so nice.
I know. I know. You're probably thinking that I'm crazy, right? But I'm not crazy. Do you know why I'm not crazy? Because if I was crazy, I would be getting a check, and I'm not getting a check. See, that's the difference between crazy and crazy.
Mhm.
Real crazy gets a check.
You don't get to get a check.
I ain't getting a check.
You don't get a check.
Not yet, because I ain't crazy enough.
Taxi was a good one too. Okay, I haven't seen Taxi. We didn't see Taxi.
No.
And we got a few more movies on the list to see, a few more gay movies on the list to see. So we'll talk about those when we see them. What are some other recommendations you give? So Taxi is one. We're saying spoiler alert. We're saying moving on. And moving on, it's on Amazon, and I think you have to pay for it there, but it's on Hulu and it's free. Just letting you know.
Right there's Transamerica is a good movie. That's what they're saying.
Okay.
Actual Reality 86 suggested Trans-American was a good movie. Thank you, Actual Reality 86.
So here's something that's inspiring for me.
Oh, it's Mandy. Okay.
Okay, here's something inspiring for me, is that Jane Fonda is in her 80s, Lily Tomlin's in her 80s, Rita Moreno's in her
Jane
90s.
Fonda looks fine.
Sally Field's in her 70s, and they're all kicking ass still. They've just got so many projects going on, and they're still doing films, and they're kicking ass.
You know what? Jane Fonda looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, as a young lesbian, that you would have thought Jane Fonda looks really good now, or do you think you would have thought she's just an old lady?
Oh, because we're older now,
Yes.
that she still just looks good to us. That's a good question. Well,
I've been known to have one or two.
See, but that hurts me to say because I always liked older women. So when I was in my 20s, I had one button that said, "So many women, so little time." You're not surprised, I'm sure. And I also had a button that said, "I love older women." And then as I got older, our age kind of got closer together. So it must be a certain.
Well, that's because much older is dead. You can only like them so old.
So why I'm saying is because Jane Fonda, so in the movie Moving On, you get to see her with an old flame of hers, her ex-husband, and they get all romantic with each other. And my thing going through my mind is they have a wonderful moment where they kiss. And I think it's just beautiful. And I wonder if people look at this and say, ooh, old people kissing. But something that struck for me is her hand. She's got 80-year-old hands, no matter what you do with your face. You still got 80-year-old hands.
This gets old.
Well, that's why you're supposed to wear a scarf around if you don't see it. That's that scarf tying workshop.
Or you got to do that tape thing where it pulls it all back like that.
But I saw her hand on the guy's back, and they let us film her hand.
Do I look 20 years younger? I do. I look 20 years younger. That's all I have to do is just walk around like this.
Yeah. Hi, anybody remember your mom doing that? I remember watching my mom in the mirror doing that.
No, I don't. My mom didn't do it. I know why mine didn't do it.
She knew she wasn't going to get her.
She didn't look old.
Jane Fonda's hands look like 80-year-old woman's hands, and they are beautiful. Her hands are just beautiful. And so, so I don't know. I wonder. So anybody here answer? I just don't know. If you're younger, do you look at an 80-some-year-old Jane Fonda and say how beautiful she is?
Well,
and I look at Lily Tomlin. Lily Tomlin still got those beautiful eyes and those senses. She still looks.
She needs to stop doing whatever she's doing to her face too. I mean, I just think there ought to be somebody ought to step up. I mean, I understand if I was a plastic surgeon, I want to have a big fancy house and live, but there's got to be some kind of morality involved in this, and just say, hey, stop putting all that filler in your cheeks and your lips. What the heck? Stop doing this.
Or find somebody who's good at it, a really good artist.
I don't think anybody. Yeah, I guess you have to get good by practicing, and practice. You can see who's been practicing. Matter of fact, yesterday, when we were in the doctor's office.
Yeah.
Was it yesterday we was in the doctor's office?
Yes, it was yesterday.
Did you notice the lady sitting over on this side over here?
Yesterday, it was 2 days ago.
Okay. Anyway. Did you notice the lady sitting over on the back side of me with the pink blouse on? You could tell that she had a lot of work.
Yeah.
Did you notice?
No.
Oh my goodness.
I was busy looking at all the artwork of people doing sports.
Yeah, I just think, you know what? I mean, I just think that people ought to just sort of maybe just a little bit at a time if you're going to do it.
And know when to stop.
Right.
And so what about, so let me think, Do I need to start
No, you don't
doing?
need to do
I
nothing.
don't need to do
Mm-mm.
anything. I'm getting these jobs. I like these on older
I
people.
don't.
Yeah,
Stop pulling them down, making them worse.
it makes them look older and mature, like they're knowledgeable. Like I could learn
Tucking my
something from
breast in my
them.
waistband of my pants makes me look older and mature. That's what I'm talking about.
And if any of you don't know this, I was told that the reason when we get older, women get a belly is so that they have something to rest on.
Is that what they say? Mm-hmm.
It's a shelf.
Yes. Hey, thanks everybody. Let's see.
So are we being uplifting of the LGBTQ community
I
yet?
think we are. Yeah, I think we're pretty uplifting, huh? Thank you very much for coming and having coffee with us and hanging out.
So on Frankie and Grace, I like watching that show because I'm getting some pointers on how to look better as an older person that I didn't know there were. Like Jane Fonda ties something that pulls her cheeks up. So instead of doing what's that stuff called, Botox or something, instead of doing that, she just had and like I want to know what that is.
I seen that they got like masking tape with strings, and then you pull the strings real good.
Does it
Maybe we'll
hurt?
make them. No, maybe I should make us some, and we'll try them on.
Yeah, we could do it on here live and
Right.
we could do a makeover. We could do an old lady makeover.
Yeah, we'll just
There we
pull
go.
strings on our faces and pull them back.
Yeah. Hey, you know how a lot of people say that a lot of folks, and some of you looked at us and say, yeah, I want to meet somebody I can grow old with. And I'm thinking, yeah, growing old together is very romantic. Let me tell you about it. When you see an old person and they're walking along and they're limping and they're holding hands, and it may seem so romantic because they're old and they're
That's just
holding
they're trying to
hands and
keep
they're
each other
limping.
from falling. That's what it is. It ain't all about romance.
And let me tell you, if I'm limping, it's because the bottom of my foot hurts.
Yeah,
And there's
yeah.
nothing romantic about the
Judy's
bottom of my
standing
foot
on a
hurt.
rock and she don't know where the rock is.
But the nice thing about growing old together that is romantic is that we know we're there for each
Thank
other.
you,
We got
Nicole.
somebody to help us through.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My eyes adore you. Though I never laid a hand on you, my eyes adore you. Anyway, yeah, every once in a while a little tune pops into my head, you know.
And I like it because it's the first time I know what the words are to these songs.
Hey, you know what? I'm telling you, I love doing these lives. I love doing TikTok. I love doing YouTube. I'm so glad that you guys enjoy watching us because I know you got other stuff you could be doing besides sitting here listening to Judy and I go on about whatever. You know, people ask me, they said, you know, what do you talk about? I told them, well, you know, I'm ADD. So I talk about whatever pops into my head. And it just seems to be whatever.
Yeah. So here, The Invisible Thread was a good movie. So we're going to take note of
Yeah,
that
I
too.
don't
The
know that
Invisible
one
Thread.
either.
Right. I haven't seen that.
Thank you very much, though. Sweet Marie, Chrissy Marie, you are one sweetie. I don't know if there's any other moderators here. It just it doesn't seem like we really need them in YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they don't have the
Yeah.
badness out here. The wicked evil's not here.
So even though you don't get to play whack-a-mole, I hope you're having a good time getting to
Yes,
relax a little bit
have
and
some
enjoy your
coffee.
coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're whacking people, do you ever spill your coffee by any chance? Like, do you jump to get somebody in a coffee spill? Because that would happen to me, I think.
Oh, hey, Destin. Okay, you're here too. Yeah. I mean, what amazes me with the moderators is that they're so good at reading so fast that they catch it before I get a chance. You know, like on TikTok when it's rolling really fast and people are saying something mean and they just bam, bam. And it's like, wait, they said something mean and it's gone.
And then for me, I'll see some of the mean stuff, but it takes me so long to get to click it and look for how to block
so
it.
did we also talk, we did talk about on this one about Pennsylvania being the state.
Yeah, the gender-affirming sanctuary for gender-affirming medical care, basically they're saying. So anybody who's transitioning, and if you're having trouble in your state, Pennsylvania is a safe haven for you, and you can get, there are doctors here that will help you. You've got government policy that is there for you, and if you're a doctor practicing in these states where they're trying to tie your hands and not letting you do your medical work, you can come to Pennsylvania. We're a
Yes.
sanctuary here. So That's pretty good. There are other states too, but I just know we saw it on the news now that Pennsylvania is one of them. But the way I found you guys was it was Superior early in the morning, and you had over 600 in your live and no moderator at the time, and you modded me. There we go.
Yeah,
There we
it
go.
was crazy, wasn't it? Those was the days, man.
Those were the days,
My
friend.
friends,
We
we
thought
thought
they
it
never
never
end.
end. Anyway, so
Now,
we're gonna
what
call
else?
it a day. We're gonna call it a day, sweet Judy, so
Mhm.
that we can go get ready to get going to the activities we have today.
Yeah, we do have a lot of activity today. We've been kind of, homebound for a while. And even though we are getting older, we don't want to be homebound.
No,
We got things to do today, and it takes us. Well, I don't know about Edie. It takes her no time at all to get ready
I'm
for some
ready.
reason.
I'm
But
ready. I'm gonna slip
it
my
always
shoes
takes
on.
me time to get ready.
She makes
and
me want to choke her.
Well, we just got to start earlier.
Well, that's
And
what
I
I'm
can
saying
take my
now.
time. So it looks like we're going to cut our live short on YouTube today,
Let's see.
but it's Saturday, and we'll be back again. Let's see. Well, the funny thing is, I accidentally swiped out, and it took me 10 minutes to go through live because I had not followed yet. So I found you guys and immediately followed.
Thank you so much. I gotta run. You guys have a great day. Thank you so much, Nicole. I want to thank everybody. Can we click on that?
Yeah, we're gonna give you a shout out before we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
see, there's a lot more people here, but if you're not typing in the chat, it doesn't really show you. So what I'm seeing is actual reality 68,
Hey.
Chrissy Marie,
Hey.
Destin Rimmer.
Yeah.
Rimmer? Oh my goodness, Destin. I didn't know.
Happy couple. Yay.
Hey,
Lori.
Lori.
Yay. Nicole.
Yes.
Broadegam.
So,
Hey.
Oh, wait. There's Matt Flowers.
Matt Flowers.
Come on, type in the chat. Type in the chat right now, so maybe it'll pop up and show your name for us.
And we can give you a shout out. So glad you're here. We're so glad.
Okay, Wesley.
Yay.
It's good to see you. Let's see. Wesley was the one who said that we watched the movie, right?
Yeah, spoiler alert. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Such a wonderful, beautiful love story.
So I can see the chat.
Here we go. And we're back. So,
you're on
okay.
your
That's right, because Wesley's working today. He works on Saturday. But we did see spoiler alert, Wesley, and we just loved it. It was great. And it was really nice watching on a 75-inch TV screen.
I gotta find out because I saw where Destin said Edie, and then now I want to know: is that your real last name or is that your last name? Come on, tell me, Destin. Tell me. I want to know.
We gotta know.
Yes, Wesley, we'll be here. We'll be here looking for you. So. Come on, Destin. Tell me. Say real name. Let's see.
It's my actual last name. So don't be making fun of people's names.
I'm not.
No, you're not. You're loving the name.
I never, ever met anybody with that last name before.
I'm glad y'all liked spoiler alert. Yes, we did.
It was very good. Thank you.
So I think we're gonna see our shirts again. Yay! We're gonna go to a high school reunion.
Right.
Out and about. We're coming out tonight, everybody. So, wish us luck.
Right. If you're a subscriber to our YouTube or to our TikTok channel, make sure you're checking us out probably around 9:00 tonight, because we'll be going live for subscribers only in order to share with you about the high school reunion and how it all went. I want to thank you all for following us. Make sure you do something nice for everybody. Have a good time. Thank you, happy couple, for the good luck. If Judy had a picture on the opposite side of where yours is, I don't know. Let's see. Bye everyone. See y'all tomorrow. See you later, Wesley. Everybody, thank you very much. Thanks for, following us and all that kind of stuff. We're going to be here tomorrow, happy and having a good time and telling you all about everything. We're going to share the real dirt tonight, though. Be ready. Be ready. Because if they act up at this class reunion tonight, you're going to know all about it. You're going to know who was acting up. Now, I may not call their names out because, people can be so sensitive, but we'll know who they are because we'll be talking about what they wore or, what kind of hair they didn't have. We're going to do it. I'm going to bring you the high school reunion talk that people only think that goes on behind the class doors. You don't talk about it or nothing like that, but I'm bringing it out tonight. I'm going to tell all the dirt, everybody. I'm telling them all. Be ready. Bye-bye.
That's Edie and Judy,
Good.
Rainbow
I'm glad.
Grannies.
Set your alarm, Destin.
That's right.
9 o'clock tonight. We're going to be talking about them. We're going to bring it out. I'm going to tell you. I might not be able to tell you their names, but you're all going to know who they are. I'm going to be like, yeah, so-and-so in the red dress. Mm-hmm. Walk around look like hoochie coochie mama at the age of 63. Let it go, girl. Let it go. Bye.
See y'all. Have a great day. See you tonight at 9 p.m. Subscribe to Edie Rainbow Granny on TikTok. So we'll do a live for subscribers tonight. Mwah. Love everybody.
Bye-bye.
It's a brand new day. Bye-bye.